Now today's video, guys, we are talking a little bit more about Madden Mobile 23. Madden Base was revealed today, and we're going to talk about what this looks like and give my opinions on what I think of the new information that we got today. It'll be a bit of a shorter video, but regardless, hope you guys do enjoy it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's try to get this video to 50 likes. So, Madden Base was revealed today. Now, real quick, what is Madden Base? Madden Base is basically our replacement for Training Center. Assuming you guys played this year, you guys know what Training Center is. Training Center was the place where you got all of your currencies for the game, whether that be coins, training points, players, the helmets, trophies, patches. There was a lot of stuff. And for me, this was pretty overwhelming, especially once I started getting into the higher tier currencies. Once you get past the coins, the training points, you get into the trophies, you get into the patches. It's more and more stuff that gets boring to play and it's kind of confusing because there's so much of it, there's so much to keep track of, and yeah, so for me, for somebody who didn't play a ton this year, that's one of the things that I didn't like about the game, having to level up your players with all these different things, using coins, training points, trophies, different levels and different ranks, require a bunch of different stuff. It was super confusing. So here is the new Madden Base and what it's going to look like. Now, keep in mind, once again, this is a full kind of build for the game. We are not sure exactly what is going to be here, what is not going to be here. I will talk a little bit about that, but this is what it's going to be. Your currencies, what they're trying to do is limit currencies this year, and you will see that there's only going to be 3 currencies in Madden Base or Training Center, and it's going to be coins, training points, and players. I'm assuming coins are going to be pretty simple, used for similar stuff right now, probably not ranking up players or trading up players. It's probably going to be a lot of pack-based stuff, or maybe used in trades for players, used in promos, maybe to unlock events or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume coins are going to be used more for that. Training points are probably going to be pretty straightforward, used for leveling up players and getting them higher. It's probably not going to take 30 different currencies to get a player up to the next overall, the next level. It's going to probably just be, training points, which I think is fantastic. The less currencies, the easier it is to understand, and the less confusing it is, and the more sense it makes for everybody, and I think it makes sense for the game in just a repetitive... I guess it becomes more repetitive if you think about it, but at the same time, it just adds... It takes away those layers that are more confusing or could become more confusing for some players. So 3 different things. It looks like they're going to refresh multiple times a day, and there's 5 different events here. It's going to take regular stamina. Program stamina is back next year once we get into the programs and stuff. But there is regular stamina and program stamina. The regular stamina is going to be used for this Madden Base stuff, probably for journeys as well, which I believe we're going to learn about more in the next couple weeks. And I guess the 5 events, there's a chain of, for obviously each, the coin, the training points, and the players, and it's going to increase in difficulty for each event, but you're also going to get better rewards for each event, if that makes sense. So little chain events there, so that's pretty cool, I guess. This is good news. Now, that's almost just about it for information. This is good news. I think this is a good change. It looks like it might function very similarly to Training Center, where you're playing these events to get these items that's going to use for your team, but it's limiting it. It's making it less confusing, and hopefully just kind of summarizing it into an easier to understand thing. And that's a lot of what they wanted to do, is keep consistency and confusion down, I guess, is the best thing. Well, consistency up, confusion down, I guess. So 2 different currencies and players. So that is really just about it. Now, the one thing I do want to note, so the second screenshot is maybe a little bit more. This is an older build. So this is just kind of a test thing. But for example, in the top right, it says, play the game day event to earn pick'em items. Use these items and trades to earn rewards. Game day event refreshes every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. So this is an example. Nick said that this is something that probably will not be in the game in this form. I think he said they're looking at other ways to be able to showcase this or have them in different areas of the game or something like that. But a lot of that kind of stuff, whether you have stuff for Team of the Week, game day stuff, those kind of like weird programs that aren't really promos, but they're like, it's a part of the game that maybe is more linked to Madden or football in real life, you're going to see a lot of that kind of stuff in Madden base. So that's where a lot of that kind of stuff is going to show up. So other than that, I don't have any other info there. There's, that's, like I said, that's just something that is there right now. I think he said they're leaning away from some of that specific stuff being there, but that is what they're working with right now. Like I said, this is all work in progress. We are still about a month out from when the game launches, so a lot of that can change. So definitely take everything with a grain of salt. But that is Madden Base. That is a very quick video for you guys today. I'm excited about this. This is obviously not a ton of info today, but it is something that is important for the game and how that's going to work, and we can kind of make assumptions on how we think it's going to go. From this point of view, in my point of view, this is going to be an upgrade. Obviously, the art was an upgrade last week. So the two things that we've seen, obviously next week we're going to hear a lot about, I believe, about overall progression. I don't know if journeys are next week or if that's the following week, but the main thing is going to be overall and progression next week, which will definitely be pretty important because that is a big part of the game. But so far, what we've heard, everything has been upgrades over Madden Mobile 22. So if that continues, we're looking at a much better game this year. So anyways, guys, that is just about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.